We bench press on Monday because it's Monday. Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. I thought I would chat with you guys and gals a little bit about mindset. Okay, I oftentimes make certain statements that people need about motivation, discipline, things like that. Let me bring it home to you. Monday's International Chest Day. Tons of people bench on Monday. Tons of bros for generations have bench pressed on Monday, and they train chest on Monday because it's bench press day. It is chest day. Okay? That's all the reason you need. All right, and that's going to sound funny, but let me explain why that works. In fact, how many people who are vastly successful for years and years, they always bench press on Monday. And then you say, why? It doesn't make sense. It would make sense to move it to a different day. Everyone's benching on Monday. There's not going to be a free bench. Why are you doing this? It's not logical. Right? And that's a perfectly logical answer, isn't it? And that's a reasonable answer. But it also fails to address mindset. Okay? I'm going to sound like the Boogs here. It's a mindset. All right. What's the most important thing to discipline? The number one most important thing to discipline. To no longer need motivation because you've created habits. That's it. Okay? That is it. When you understand that, when you master having habits that you do not break, even when it's a good idea to break them. When someone convinces you have all the reasons in the world, that's when we see success in this, because we have good habits. And I know that might sound counterintuitive at first. All right. Instead, how many people out here do the opposite and then struggle? I bet you a lot of the people who say, well, there's no reason to bench on Monday. There's no logical reason other than it's your habit and it's a tradition. Exactly. All right. How many of those people struggle? How many of those people saying that, man, I got to have a pre-workout to work out. I have to go watch a hype video. I got to watch my favorite influencer to get hyped up. All right? How many of those people are saying that? You want to know what the serious, long-term successful guy says? It's Monday, I bench press. That's a powerful statement. Now, what's the odds and how often that guy who's been doing that a real long time, like I've been bench pressing on Monday, been doing my heavy bench and training my chest every Monday for 10 years straight. I never miss a bench day on Monday. How often is he bigger and more jacked than you? How often is he more successful than you? He probably is. You know why? Because he follows his routine. He understands that that's my routine. I bench on Monday. It's International Chest Day. With a stubborn ferocity. He doesn't need motivation. He doesn't need to go back and watch old videos of C.T. Fletcher screaming, I command you to grow. He probably doesn't need his pre-workout. He just goes in and he does it because it's Monday. And that's what he does. That's what we all do. That's what we do. Do you understand the power of that? And if you don't, you probably are struggling to reach your really serious goals, because that is when you no longer need motivation. That is called discipline. When we reach a point to where our small habits have become so ingrained that we don't even consider the possibility of changing them. Okay? And it doesn't even have to be that great a one. But say people out there, well, I can't get enough protein. And this other guy, I always smash 50 grams of protein immediately post-workout, even though that's been debunked to some extent. Does that guy ever fall short of his protein though? No, because he always gets his 50 grams post-workout religiously. Does he need motivation to do it, or is it just something that he does? Okay. The habits. This is how we build discipline. We take small habits and we ingrain them. And I'm telling you, you can start with this from day one. Okay? You start working out 3 days a week, and that's all you can do, so you can get to the gym. But you go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you do it every morning. Doesn't matter. And you set that habit. You understand that once you ingrain that habit, you're good. Train it for 3 weeks and then keep it up, and then it becomes, oh, no excuses. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's my birthday, Jesus' birthday, president's birthday, national holiday. Doesn't matter. If you set your schedule to train Monday, Wednesday, Friday, okay, that's your thing. The only exception is if you're too physically sick to do it. That happens. That happens. Barring that, that's the point. Habits build discipline. Once you have discipline, you no longer need motivation. Motivation becomes irrelevant because motivation is fleeting. Motivation is temporary. It is a short-term thing you rely on to get started. It will probably fade. 99% chance it's going to fade. And when it does, what do you have left? You have the habits that you've established. Those habits are where you get the discipline. That is where it comes from. Because I always do this. Always avoid this, or I always eat this. I always do this. I always don't do that. It's your habit. It's your routine. It's your normal. When you get there, this game gets a lot easier. When you get there, this whole fitness game and weight loss and gaining muscle and health and all these other goals, they get easy. Because they just become your normal. They become as normal as getting up and brushing your teeth, if that's your habit. Hoping that's your habit in the morning. They become as normal as that. That's where we want to be. So the guy who always religiously benches every Monday, it's International Chest Day, he's going to probably get results. It doesn't have to be logical. It has to get the job done. All right, guys, well, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.